Okay, it's Joe here for JoyriderTV, and we're back with another virtual regatta race meeting. This is in fact the first ever JoyriderTV Open. Very exciting times. We're starting off with some Formula 18 racing in Aarhus, Denmark. Great venue. Oh my goodness, they're lining up. So I get to choose when we go for the start. So on the start line, we've got Nicky Rielsen, we've got Dane, we've got Keir Clark coming from the Bahamas, we've got Maxi Van Beem, we've got Sprat from Felixstowe Ferry, we've got Fred, the Merlin Rocket Sailor. We'll just give it a minute or two to see if some more players. Jake's on board. We want more players on the pitch. This is very exciting to be hosting. Before the next race, I'll just go through the actual procedure for hosting. So I just feel like being the host, you do have a few things on. Let's see who it is that we're waiting for. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 possible competitors on my score sheet. Steve OFX1 is in. Nice to see. So that brings us up to 9. I might just take the yacht for a spin. So we'll see a difference on the screen at the moment is that I've got this big green start button. So when I'm happy that everybody's on board, I'll give it the thumb. Oh my goodness, who's this parked with their kite up dead downwind? All right, here we go. And the action is on. 9 boats in this race. It's going to be heavy. Okay, just type in a message. Not the best preparation, so we better get a move on here. Ten, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Oh, so there's Keir Clark, ex-Wildwind instructor and laser squad racer, currently leading. Yeah, he's in the green boat up there. I think I might just be pinching a little bit there. She's letting this pinky get away a little bit. Everyone's saying have a good race. We'll say it too. So we've got 1 bead of header on that bar at the top. If everybody else is tacking off, I might tack off as well. We're just slipping down a bit. Yeah, that's a big header there, so I'm going to go. We forgot to engage the B button. So I told the competitors, yes, you can use whatever helps that you like, but I forgot to use any myself. This is a mistake. Okay, focus on one job at a time, like getting round this top mark. We've come in pretty high and pretty hot. Okay, somehow, remarkably, we got away with that. And who's that just in front? That's Maxi VB. He's having some sort of wiggle going on. Now, he gave us the rights there. We'll jibe off straight away. Take it over here with Steve FX, who is a chap called Steve. He's going nicely there. And he's taken the lead, in fact. So I think we might just crack on here for a minute before we jibe. So our speed like 18 knots. All right, we'll jibe there. Oh, and there's Fred Durf Jr. We raced against him in the Felixstowe Ferry Club Racing. This is pretty competitive so far. Oh my goodness, and we're going down the old rankings here a bit. So we're going to have to give old Fred there a bit of space. Oh man. All right. We made a mess of that there. Second lap with a penalty already. So we've just got one bead of header on at the moment. I'm going to bang it over to the left again, but perhaps not quite as far. In fact, we're getting headed quite a lot there, so yeah, we'll tack now. We're only doing 11 knots. So as we go upwind, I'm just going to add another racer to the group so that he can be in on the announcements. I'm also using Messenger on Facebook here to coordinate with the racers. So let's just try to keep our nose clean. Maybe we can sneak in front of Maxi VB for race 2. Nicky Rielson having an absolute shocker at the back. Yeah, so maybe we can slide it in behind Fred. Oh no, I'm on the wrong. Oh man. Okay, that is a costly mistake. If you've been using a different screen, if you use a different screen, you've got to click back on the screen before any of your controls work. Otherwise, it is expensive. Okay, I think Jake just had some sort of mistake there at the mark. All right, I'm definitely getting my VMG back on for the next race because the speed wiggle is not a good look. How did... Oh, it looks like Keir from the Bahamas dropped out. Perhaps he had some sort of internet meltdown. We'll just go for our jibe there and see if we can get ahead of anyone. Yeah, I think we're just going to cruise on home here in 4th place. Very much in the middle of the fleet, which is fine for a start, because I was, let's say I was multitasking there a little bit, trying to organise latecomers to the meeting. And there we are. So we just need to screenshot the results. just so we can record the results. That's 1 for Steve-O. 1, Steve. Okay. Well done, Steve. Okay, so here is how we're going to go about setting up the race. Oh, this is my performance. Started off nice and gradually threw it away. But I'm glad we beat Sprat because he beat us on Wednesday at the Felixstowe Ferry Club Racing. So to set this up, what we're going to do is head over to the main screen as we are here. Custom race. We'll click on there. And to do this, we have joined the VIP membership thingy. JOYRIDER Cup R2. All right, so this is what sort of boat we're going to be in. So we're going to change it to the NACRA 17. Upwind long, maximum players 20. And access code, we're going to call it JOYRIDER 2. JOYRIDER 2. And there it is. And let's turn that on now. Oh man, keep making things disappear. JOYRIDER 2. And we'll just sit out until somebody says, yes, I'm in. Perhaps the first comment should hopefully say, yes, I'm in. And then we'll go in as well. Okay, we're going in. Better result this time. We're going in the NACRA 17 class. That was my decision. We're still in Denmark. We'll keep it in Denmark because I think to add to the realism of the event, an event would generally be in the same place. So we'll just tickle it off down here. I think once we've got 9, then we'll go. And there's that B button. Lovely. Jake's in. Stevie B from Belgium's in. Yes. Now we are getting international. Turbo Ted. Oh, Turbo Ted, that'd be Rory. Yes, of course. So we've also been joined by Rory Plummer from the London School of Sailing, who's another ex-Wild Wind staff member. Well, I think we can hit it. Ooh. Okay, so we're just going to focus on the race this time. We'll just have another little look at the angle. Angle is good. So we're going to start mid-line. There are a lot of very good players on here. Fred Durth, very good. Steve-O FX1, very good. Cap NK, that's Kia in the Bahamas, very good. Everyone else, very good. It's going to be a tough one. So that's Fred on the Jolly Roger there, hammering it up and down the line, getting a taste for what is to come. That's all he wants. 23 seconds to go. Might just peel it off a little bit. Get ready for a charge, a down the line charge, which will start at, when should we start? 5 seconds, I reckon. I reckon 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off. I think that wasn't too bad. Let's zoom out. And we'll just have a little look-see. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Computer says no, but I'm saying yes. So once again, Keir in the Bahamas in front. Jake's just had a penalty. Bad day for Jake. We're getting lifted at the moment. Hopefully this lift will calm down a bit, because if we stick with this lift, we are going to be getting knocked all the way to the mark. But let's tack there. We might have to do a bit of ducking on the way up. No, there's Stevo FX1 and Turbo Teddy, Rory Plummer himself, ex-Wildwind staff member, very fast sailor. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's not going so well here for JoyriderTV. Oh no. What do? Do we put in a pair of tacks? It does look like we're just out of the dirty wind. From who would that be? That must be Keir, I should think, that we're getting dirty wind off. But I think we're just out, but maybe a little bit of wizardry around the mark is going to save us here. Oh, we're getting knocked. So let's tack there. Okay, that was a poor choice. Poor choice, everyone. We shouldn't have tacked. We should have kept going. Oh my goodness, we are getting destroyed. We'll slot in behind Pinky. And the B button is engaged, so just sail your own race. Don't pay attention to anyone else. I think that's Sprat going through. He sports a blue Nacra 17, I seem to remember. Sprat is a sailmaker from Felixstowe, from my home club. Nice chap. Used to be my next door neighbour, in fact. No word of a lie. Would you believe it? I'm just going to jibe off there. Cover the fleet. Don't make any foolish mistakes at this stage in the game. Oh my goodness, who's this coming through with so much pace? Could that be Stevie B? All right, we're just going to arc it up a little bit to try to... Wow, he is absolutely hammering it. I think we might even go around the forbidden left mark this time. God, this is tight. So we're in 6th place. Wow, Stevo FX1 is doing some good work there with a win in race 1 and now this kind of domination in race 2. He's really playing a good game. Stephen B from Belgium going nicely. We're sitting in 6th. Everyone is going the same way as us. We're just getting knocked a little bit. I think we should tack. What do we think? Let's tack. So now we're coming across on starboard tack. Hopefully we'll get lifted up as we go across. It's not looking too bad just now. Let's go for a pan. So we've got these two guys. We've got that's Jake with the blue boat and Stephen with the black one. And some of these guys coming up on port tack. It is getting so expensive right now. Expensive? That's not actually what I meant to say. I meant to say exciting. We're getting a nice lift. Oh, there's the blue boat of Jake coming down with pace. He's thinking about destroying us. Okay, which is fair. We're here to be destroyed. Are we able to pinch her up enough to get round? We're going to anyway. Okay, coming down again. Getting ready to deploy the kite. Oh man, we hit the mark. All right, that was bad boat handling. Oh man. Let's go for a jibe there. We are really engaged in having a shocker. Again, hopefully in the next race we can do something. Hopefully we can do something. Let's hope we can do something. What can we do? There's not a lot we can do. We're just going to come down. I'm going to hit someone with a well done. Well done. Let's go for a jibe there. Maybe we can do something. There's the blue boat of Jake, is it? Oh, that's Sprat just coming in ahead. Oh, man. 8th. All right, so let's quickly come out. Again, we'll screenshot race 2's results. Which will... Is that one? No, that's race 1. Race 2, just there. So we'll just pop that in there for safekeeping. Okay. So there we go. And I don't think there's any need in hanging about here. We can have a look here. We didn't go well. We didn't go well. So we are in for some redemption in race 3. I've got a call coming in. So we might have another competitor coming in. Just messaged him. Let's set up the next one. Joyrider 3 will be the name. We'll call this the Joyrider Cup 3. And the access, let's boost these bad boys up here. We're getting back in the F18. Joyrider 3. Get the VMG cheat engaged. And here we go. I just wrote a message saying I'm focusing more on the race management, of course. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. And let's go in and see who is already on the course. So maybe we've got this Austrian boat. Austrian? Yeah, I think Austrian boat of Chris, who was looking to join as well. This is getting very exciting indeed, as they all have been. So we've got Turbo Teddy, that's Rory. We've got Steve OFX, that's Steve. We've got Stephen B, that's Stephen. We've got Captain NK, that's Kia. We've got Fred Stewart, that is. We've got Jake, that's Jake. We've got Nicky Rielson, that's Ricky Nielsen. We've got Maxi VB, and welcome to Chris Cross on the starting line. Who are we missing? We're missing Sprat. There's Dane. This is going to be a lively one. I can smell it already. Oh, now this chap, who is this pink one next to me? British boat, pink. Who could that be? Jake. Quite enjoys the park it dead down, or maybe that's Steve OFX, likes to park it dead downwind with the kite up. Okay, Sprat is just trying to get in. So we're just looking for Sprat and then we'll hit the start button. We are being circled by, I think that must be Steve OFX. All right, Sprat is in. Let's hit this thingy at the top. Oh, come on, give us. We'll hit that one and we'll hit start. Here comes the procedure. So we've got quite an international fleet now. Let's just hit the B button and see what sort of angles we're going to get on the course with 1 minute left to go before the start. All we need to do is get a better start than everyone else, go the right way and not make any mistakes. This is very exciting. I could tell you that for free. Hope Nicky Rielson has a bit more luck in this race. Such a lovely chap. He's a big Burnley supporter. Burnley football. In the site north of England. I might pull out a little bit for this start. Oh, hello. There's a pink one. Having a look. A pink Aussie. That could be Maxi VB. Victoria Bitter. Let's go for the pin. Okay, that looked pretty good. All right, we've got off a bit better that time, since it says we're in the lead. Yes. And we seem to have engaged some sort of helper that I haven't seen before, how close we are to the next boat. Let's turn that off. Dane is in second. Nice. Well-wishers saying have a good race. Let's do that as well. Half of the fleet going the other way. We should probably tack off and go with them. Rather than hitting ultimateballsup.com. This is a good fleet we've got now, 12 boats. I'm really pleased with how this is going. Being the race organizer means even if you don't win, it means it's nice, even if you don't win, as long as it's a good event. So if we get lifted anymore, I might even free off a little bit. In fact, I'm going to do that. See if we can increase our boat speed to 13 knots. 13.1, that will do. So we're coming in hot. Oh, Belgian Stephen is going to be trouble, as is Kia. It's a shame you can't write your own messages, because I would say, watch out everybody, I'm coming in hot. All right, let's see how this pans out. Let's go out a little bit more for a better view. What do you think? Are we going to get in there? Are we going to get in there? Are we going to get in there? I say yes. Okay, so this was the tactic that has been working best for us, is to be in first place and to kind of keep it locked in first. So we're just looking to see what the rest of the fleet's doing. Stephen B has jibed off, so we'll do the same just to make sure that nobody is going to be creeping up on our inside leg. Oh, we just got a bit of a dirty shift there. So we'll jibe back. We saw that. Did we all see that dirty shift? Stephen's jibe back again. Yeah, dirty shift. We'll jibe back. We're not looking too bad, so get ready like a pianist, ready to play the keyboard for the tap, the jibe, the kite drop, and the mark rounding. Oh man, that was a bad mark rounding. Letting Keir Clark get dangerously close, but he's having to foot off now to try to blast through our dirty. This is very exciting. It's so much more exciting when you're doing well. Although it's quite exciting when you're not doing well because it gets hectic. But when you're doing well, it makes you feel that you're happy to be doing well. So once again, most of the fleet are going the other way. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to just grip it and rip it just there. Going to dial it off a little bit, try to hit that. We're coming off the VMG to go for a bit more boat speed. Computer says Kier's winning, but I think Kier's in the green one over there. Over there. Let's have a look on the map. Yeah, we're pretty even there. So we'll just dial it down a little bit more, try to get a bit more boat speed out of her. 22 knots of wind, not bad. So if we can get around the mark without infringing any rules, then maybe we'll be okay. Oh, but this is looking very tight. We'll go behind. Okay, that was pretty good. That was probably the best one I've done. Having to duck and then tack. We'll get the kite up there. Let's not hit the buoy. And we'll jibe on top of him when he goes. See if we can do something dirty with his wind. It's pretty even at the moment, the wind. As soon as we get one little nose of a nose, we'll burn it in. Have we got enough on him to give him that bit of dirty? He's steering up a bit there. Erratic steering is the sign of somebody who knows that he's got a wolf on his tail. Closing in. Oh, can we keep... Oh my goodness, this is going to be tight. I think we might just do Steve. Photo finish. Oh yes, we got the second. Stephen knocked down into third. That was tight. I'm going to write that here before. All right, let's not what I meant to do. And just screenshotting the results as we go. Tight finish. I've accidentally done that in capitals. Okay, very exciting times here. So the next race we're going to put very good race, a very competitive charge there. Okay, nail biter. Just written, I thought I could do it, and then Stephen appeared from nowhere. Could this be Tommy Fish, ex Wildwind alumni? So what will this be? Joyrider 4. a chap called Fish wanted to race me, so I thought I would let him in and get in with everyone else. Name of the race, Joyrider Cup 4. And we're going to be sailing in the NACRA 17 class. JoyRider 4. Let's get that race help on the VMG. I love the VMG. That is the hands-free kit for the virtual regatta sailor on the move. So Dane and Max, who have been on the race course, you will recognise them if you saw the racing from yesterday from the Anzac Day Australian Challenge Cup. Here we are back in Aarhus. We'll see if Fish is going to get... Oh, we've got Dicky Internet. Oh, Fish 97 is on. So if I go over here, okay, we're looking good again. We're looking good again. Who have we got? I think we've got everyone there. Is Dane still there? Yeah, Dane's still there. Maxi VB, yes. So, race 4 in this 4-race series. Let's try not to get confused here. Who's that? Is that Sprat with the number 10 on his sail? That is a good look. Oh, maybe that's Jake. Haven't seen him before. He's got a blue NACRA 17. Got to look out for the blue ones. Okay, let's just go and have a little mingle with the guys. Just to say thanks for coming. These NACRA 17s really, I think they do take off a little bit sooner than the F18. You only have to dial it down a little bit to get that pace. Right, who's this green Aussie? Maxi VB, not to be trusted. All right, so I think we'll do the 5-second hammer. Who's this with the banana? That must be Fish 97. That is a strong look. 3, 2, 1. Pretty good, pretty good. Although that Australian boat is going faster, not for long, methinks. There's Fish. He's in the lion's den there. Oh my goodness. Now that is a shot, isn't it? Look at that, 3 NACRA 17s. I wonder if we could do the pan. Oh yeah. All right, where are we for the mark? I'm just going to sort of feel that we're just pushing these guys down. So maybe we should go. Okay, we're being knocked down this way. So maybe we should go for another tack here. Is there more pressure over on this side? Who can say? But whatever happens, we'll take it. Yeah, let's tack there. Yeah, and we're going to come in hot. All right, we're going for that. Can we get it foiling? Oh, we were doing well there, but then we spooned it by tacking a bit too early. And we're now coming in pretty quick. I've dialed it down a little bit from the best VMG angle. This is going to be hectic. We are coming in very fast. Oh my. Is he going to attack? Surely. We'll take the penalty. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, that was quite poor. In fact, what if we put the kite up while we've got this penalty hanging over us? Another penalty. We'll take it. We'll just jibe off there. Okay, some unscrupulous behaviour there from JoyriderTV, which has pushed us towards the back of the fleet. That was some pretty shocking boat handling. 2 penalties, but that is what you can do when the boat is virtual. All right, these guys are going to jibe in a second, and we are going to jibe on top. Stacking up. All right. Right, we did pretty well there. Was that Max? Yeah, we just got right in Max's inside leg at the mark. But we've got quite a juicy lift here, so I think we'll just keep going. We'll zoom out a bit, and we'll zoom in a bit. There we go. Nice little look around. Oh, and that lift has turned into a knock, leaving it to be the perfect time to tack into Kia's dirty wind. See that little lift we just got off the back of Max as we crossed him? That's quite accurate. In a real race, you do get a little lift off somebody's dirty wind if you're on the opposite tack. Nice feature. Well done to Virtual Regatta for that feature. All right. This should be slightly less hectic this time. So there's that pink boat up there. We'll try not to get caught out by him. I think Bluey there is on the lay. Sounds a bit dirty. Let's whack one round there. We'll just dial it down a little bit and come in a bit hotter. Who's red? Fish. Oh, did we just get another penalty? Oh, man. We are the penalty kings in this series. Right, this is the worst race ever for dirty sailing. Dirty sailing from JoyriderTV. Yeah, so I think we'll carry it across. In fact, this getting quite a nice gust there, which is taking us downwind a lot. So much so, we might not even get to jibe onto starboard to get across the finish line. We've got a load of pace on Jake there, but I think that's because Jake had a penalty. Oh, so we've climbed into 8th. And we'll spank it there and hope for the best. I don't think there's much that we can do. Although, are we going as quick as Jake? And Jake just did us on the finish. I'll ask the guys. Is everyone keen for another? All right, so coming out there, and yes, one more race. All right, so we've been asked to do the... No, we're not going to do the J70. All right, we're going to do the NACRA 17 again. Best VMG. Let's tell the guys. Okay, so we're just entering into the last race in the NACRA 17. Might have slightly fewer competitors in this one. There's Stephen. What is the picture on Stephen's sale? Answers on a postcard. Got Fishy in there. Fishy, another ex-Wildwind staff member. Steve OFX, Nicky Rielson. Very exciting. We've got Fred Durth Jr. He's in as well. So, are we ready? That is what everybody is saying. I say yes. So I think we've lost Maxi VB. I think we've lost Kia. Yeah, if we did more than 5 races, there'd be 2 more races to organise. "30 seconds. All right, we're just going to bang it in. Not going to pay attention to Facebook Messenger. Not during the start." Who's yellow there? That's Ricky Nielsen. Nicky Rielson. Nicky Rielson sending it off down the line. Hot. Well, if no one's going to hassle us, and go for this high speed kind of jostle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty good start, I'd say. I'd say that was a good start. Let's hit the A button, take a look around, and we're looking pretty tasteful, I think. We're just getting knocked a bit. We want more knock. Just keep on knocking. Keep on knocking. All right, we've got 2 blue boats. Right, we want a bit more knock before we go for the tack. Bit more knock. Any more knock? And I think we'll go for a tack there. Tasteful. All right, can we cross this blue boat? Yes, we can. We're looking pretty good. I think we're going to be climbing from 8th, probably higher by the time we get to the mark, as computer says, yes, you're doing better than you think you are. Wow, but look at Sprat. He is doing nicely. We're getting knocked now. This is not what we ordered. See the red bar, the bar at the top is telling us if we're getting headed or lifted. We're having a shocker in Denmark this evening. Denmark is not my town. Our Haas is not doing well for us. God, look at that. Steve OFX just trying to get the penalty on us. But no, we stayed strong to the cause and we didn't take it. However, this black boat, yes, nice, very tastefully, just tacking out of the way there. And we'll go for our tack there, a bit early. Oh man, boat handling, 0. And a penalty just to top it off. Okay, this is going badly. Nicky Rielson's come past us there a bit. We're still under our penalty. Penalty's been lifted. And off we go. Kite going up. Hitting the B button like only we know how. So I think seeing as half the fleet have gone down the left-hand side, we're getting lifted here, which isn't really what we want. But hopefully will mean we'll get a bit of a knock on the other tack. We are currently DFL. We'll tack on top of Nicky Rielson, see if we can Nicky Rielson that guy in. Ricky Nielsen, who you might know from the Wildwood Beach team, lovely chap. Enjoys a drink of an occasion, but then again, don't we all? So it's quite a big knock that we're having at the moment, so we'll tack there, see if we can close the gap at all. I think that is optimistic to think that there's any chance that we could close the gap at all, but we'll try all the same. We are having a shocker on the race course. But as I said before, in this kind of racing where you're organising it, it's not about winning or losing, it's about everybody having a lovely time. And I think the results are going to read quite interestingly when we get there. Where's that buoy? Okay, you can see it if we come down a bit. Okay, but if you go out a bit, you can't see it. So be quite nice to get the ley line right this time. Should have really switched the ley line cheat on. There's Jake. Do you think we can get Jake? Should we try to get Jake? He's going to have overstood a little bit, I'm guessing. I guessed wrong. He got it right, meaning we have tacked too early. So we're coming in high and slow. Be nice if we could just get round without a penalty just for a change. There we go, no penalty on that one. And we are going to hoist the kite, go for the bear away, wallop, jibing on the hoist. And as I mentioned, well, I don't think you'd have got that, but I mentioned that the winner will be getting a warm tin of Mythos beer. So I think we'll be putting that in the description of the video, who the winner was, and posting it in the Facebook group and in the description of the video. Nice. So there are the results there. Stephen B, Dano, all the guys. Okay, so there we go. I've just written a note to say it's been a pleasure. I'll post the results later, and the winner will have that warm can of Mythos sent in slow post. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I hope that has been as much fun for you as it was for me and the other guys who were involved. I'll be putting on another race maybe next Sunday. So if you want to get involved, just send me an email and I will try to get as many people involved as possible.